Cooper, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with the semifinals for LBBA Season 2. Today, we unfortunately have to face our Week 6 opponent again, who, well, in case you guys forgot, that was Mr. G. He's the coach of the Philadelphia Flygons and one of the few coaches to actually beat us this season. Yeah, tough semifinals opponent to have. Would have probably preferred to play someone I haven't played already. But you know, back-to-back rematches, it is what it is. He didn't make any changes to his team between the time we played and this time. Albeit, I think by the time we played, the deadline for that had already passed, or maybe that week was the deadline to make trades. But regardless, his team was the same as last time. But if you guys don't remember, his team consists of Landorus Therian, Terra Okidogi, Keldeo, Serena, Heatran, the Grimmsnarl, the Haxorus, the Terra Poltegeist, the Electros, and the Azelf. When I played him, he brought the first three and the last three. Well, actually, did he bring Serena over Poltegeist? He might have brought Serena over Poltegeist, I can't remember. But I know he didn't bring Haxorus, Heatran, or Grimmsnarl, but he definitely brought Azelf, Electros, Keldeo, Okidogi, Landorus. I think he brought the Teacup, but he might have brought Serena in that slot instead. Actually, now that I think about it, I can't remember. But I know for a fact he didn't bring Haxorus, Heatran, or Grimmsnarl. We lost. We tried to use our weakness policy Entei. I mean, here's the thing, right? So he actually ran a bulky Landorus. If I just click Sacred Fire when the Landorus is in front of me, I could have killed the Landorus and possibly just win the game, but from my perspective, Landorus is probably going to be faster than me because I sped crept the Okidogi with the Entei to save on some bulk, so I didn't think he would make his Landorus slower than slower than the theoretical Okidogi, but he did, so yeah, that caught me off guard. So we probably could have won, but that's not what happened. We lost. So hopefully this time around we can, hopefully the changes we make can help us this time. I don't think we brought Whimsicott last time. I'm pretty sure we brought Entei, Landorus, Blastoids, Goodra, Terrakion, and Spidops. So, or maybe, yeah, or maybe we did bring Whimsicott. I can't remember. Either way, I know we didn't bring Pikachu, Snorlax, Hoopa, or Pecharunt because this team is like so anti-Pecharunt. You have the the Okidogi, the Azelf, the Landorus, the Grimmsnarl. Like, this team is very annoying for Pecha. But anyway, to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided we're going to bring Landorus. So we're bringing Toph. Toph is rocking his Focus Sash, Sheer Force for the ability, Max Special Attack, Force Spit F, Max Speed, even though, now that I think about it, we could have saved on some speed because of the Haxorus. There's nothing really between Haxorus and Keldeo, but, it is what it is. We are Timid Nature with Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Gravity, and Nasty Plot. So ideally, we set up, click Gravity, click buttons. We're Focus Sash because my opponent likes to run his, I'm going to call it weirdly placed bulk, in the sense that I'm pretty sure this guy's a math teacher. I know he's a teacher. I don't know what he teaches, but I'm convinced he's a math teacher because his EV spreads be a little too specific to me. So I'm assuming he's a math teacher. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. So, in case he has some very specific crap to have stuff like not get one shot by Landorus, well, we have a Focus Sash. We can at least two shot you, if nothing else, because I'm pretty sure he'll find a way to live a +1, life orb thing. Yeah, you get the idea. But that's why we're Focus Sash. But that's Toph, mainly here just to be an offensive piece. Next on the team roster is the one, the only Tierno the Blastoise, who's rocking his Rocky helmet. Big man Blastoids, big man Blastoids. Torrent for the ability, max HP, max defense, Force Spit F, Relax Nature, Flip Turn, Rapid Spin, Yawn, because you can't roar an Okidogi out, but you can put it to sleep. You can't avoid that one, Okidogi. And then we also have Ice Beam for, well, his Landorus. Because his Landorus can be very annoying to my team, so if we can ship it and kill it, that'd be pretty nice. But ideally, this guy's just here to remove hazards. We have Flip Turn for pivoting, like I said, and the Yawn is mainly, if not only, here to, if he tries to set up with anything, we're just going to Yawn it out, because Roar is not reliable into an Okidogi team. But yeah, that is Tierno. Next on the team roster is my Terror Captain for the week in the form of Nimbus the Whimsicott, who is rocking his Pixie Plate, Chlorophyll for the ability, we're Terra Ground, 252 HP, 4 defense, 252 special attack, Modest Nature with Moonblast, Terra Blast, Encore, and Growth. So If you see the growth and the chlorophyll, you guys already know one other Pokemon we're probably going to bring this week. We're Terra Ground because if they do decide to bring Heatran this time, we rip Heatran we rip them a new one. Let's put it like that. And also the Terra Ground prevents the Grimmsnarl if it comes from being able to T-Wave us. Um, and then we have the Pixie Play just to get like added damage. Now, what could be annoying if Grimmsnarl comes is it probably just sets screens. That could be annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Since we're not Prankster, we can actually encore the Grimmsnarl into that, by the way, and then just keep setting up on it over and over and over again. Assuming they don't just like screens and then parting shot, because that's definitely a thing. But encore is here, so if anything clicks a funny button, we can encore them and then just set up anyway. But yeah, that is Nimbus. We are running bulk because, I mean, we're +2. We outspeed everything, and I like having my bulk into a team that does not like to die. So next on the team roster, you guys probably already know who it is. It's Peter Parker, the Spot Ops, who's rocking his, of course, the iconic Heat Rock. His ability says Insomnia. I'm pretty sure in game and Stakeout, we really don't care about his ability because he's just here to do one thing, and that's to get that sunny day up, as well as U-turn, maybe. We might want to click Memento. It really depends on the situation. Some situations we click Memento, some situations we click U-turn. If we get a chance to Sticky Web, that'd be really cool. That's another reason we're max bulk Whimsicott, because we get webs up, we outspeed everything that's not named Landorus anyway. And even then, he's probably going to be a bulky Landorus, which means we would probably outspeed him anyway. But in case I didn't mention this, we are max HP, 40 defense, 216 SPDF, and careful nature. So, Spot Ops, his only job, give that sun, get into Whimsicott, and we call it a day. But yeah, that's Spot Ops. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Turbo, the Goodra Hisui, who is rocking his leftovers. Gooey for the ability, max HP, max defense, 4 SPDF, relaxed nature with Earthquake, Ice Beam, Body Press, and Acid Armor. The Acid Armor, so Keldeo's signature move is a special move. However, it functions like Psyshock in the sense that you attack my defensive side instead of my SPDF side. So we're running Acid Armor to boost our defense so we can take that hit from Keldeo up. First of all, if we Acid Armor once, Keldeo's doing at most 30% to us, I think, something like that. And then also, there's a good chance we can just 1v1 Keldeo with Body Press, and we should still have enough HP left over to take a hit from Landorus and therefore Ice Beam and kill it. So, you know, that's that. That's the idea behind the set, because we get rid of Landorus and Keldeo, that's like 2 of his biggest offensive pieces gone. And if he goes into Okie okay, we have Earthquake in case he doesn't Terra initially, and then if he does Terra, if he doesn't resist Body Press, we're going to do a lot of damage to that Okie. So yeah, that is Goodra, mainly here to help us deal with his big offensive threats, which are Okie, Landorus, and Keldeo. And I know that sounds crazy because we're weak to all 3 of them, but trust me guys, I believe in my Goodra. Next on the team roster is a Mon that I haven't believed in all season long. So for the first time ever, I'm going to take it off the bench because my opponent, last time we played, I was surprised they didn't prep for it. But he told me straight up, well, you don't bring it to game, so why should I? Okay, fine. We're going to bring it this time then. Coming off the bench, Hoopa Unbound, who is rocking his Choice Scarf, Magician for the ability. I don't even remember what Magician does, but it's an ability. The only ability he gets. But anyway, we're max special attack, 4 SPDF, max speed, modest nature with Psyshock, Dark Pulse, Future Sight, and Destiny Bond. And even then, I might change Psyshock for Psychic before the game starts. It really depends, because I don't think we're going to need Psyshock, but we'll see. We'll see. But ideally, what I could use this guy for, maybe we can like Future Sight and then swap out. And if he doesn't bring Grimmsnarl, whatever's in front of, like, whatever's on the field when that Future Sight hits, it's going to take a lot of damage. And outside of that, we can interchange Dark Pulse and we can interchange our Dark and Psychic move depending on what we're trying to hit. No matter what we're touching, we're doing ludicrous amounts of damage. And then we have the Destiny Bond on deck, so in case like we're in a situation where Hoopa's kind of served its purpose, I'll just click Destiny Bond, let him kill Hoopa, and then whatever's in front of us, it just dies. Ideally, I want to use this on like Okie or Landorus maybe, because maybe he gets really comfortable and attacks us, and then we can kill them, and then, because if we get rid of his offensive threats, we can deal with the defensive threats a lot easier. So yeah, that is Hoopa, that is a team. I think I said everything needs to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Mr. G. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, we are connected with our opponent, Mr. G, also known as Josh. And, okay. the most part, he brought the same team as last time with a few exceptions. Like, no Poltergeist. This time he has his Grimmsnarl. That's going to be annoying. And then he has Haxorus in place of Electros. Okay. So on the bright side, Whimsicott literally destroys this team if we get it set up. So, I'm actually okay with just leading our Landorus. Like, the worst case scenario, oh, god dang it, that Haxorus is gonna have first impression now. I just thought about that. Okay. We have to deal with that. Okay. We have to deal with that. But on the bright side, I don't think Haxorus can knock out... You know, we'll just play the game out. Haxorus is the lead. Okay. So let me say something. Haxorus. Do you get... Well, first of all, how much damage do we do to Haxorus? Like, just raw damage? Because I want you dead, bud. I want you dead. Okay, we can two-shot him. But at the same time, from his perspective, we could be Life Orb. And if we're Life Orb, he definitely dies. Like, he actually dies if we're Life Orb. Do you get... You don't get ice coverage, but you do get water coverage. Okay. So there's that. Alright, so... I think it's in our best interest just to go for damage and click Earth Power. Let's not try to... Alright. They were going to just let us have it. Dragon Dance. Okay. Should we die? We're just gonna go out into our we're gonna go out into Big Man Blastoids. Dragon Claw, we live this. Okay. So we take out Haxorus. So that's one less thing to worry about for our Hoopa. Honestly, Hoopa looks pretty good. Hoopa's looking pretty good. Hoopa's actually looking pretty good. We just have to show this thing's right here. I don't think it's worth keeping this around, so we just go for Earth Power. Okay. Okay. That's better for us. That's better for us. Because you could have calm-minded. Not Haxorus. Landorus doesn't really offer the most outside of... I mean, Okie Dokie and Grimmsnarl can get handled by Whimsicott, if we're being honest, so... You know, let's see what he decides to do. Because the bright side is Grimmsnarl can't T-Wave us. Landorus, I mean, we just go into Tierno, right? Okay, so Landorus is dead. So is Haxorus, and Keldeo killed Landorus. Well, my Landorus, at least. I mean... I feel like they have to respect Ice Beam. Okay. I'm sitting here like they have to respect Ice Beam. They absolutely have to respect Ice Beam. Who is this? Oh, Keldeo. We could just go into Hoopa here, right? Either we go Hoopa or we go into Whimsicott. Or we go into this guy and... Actually, I like this play. Because we go into this guy... I like this play. I like this play. I think we get up webs. Okay. And let's see what they decide to do. Let's see what they decide to do. Okie dokie. Okay. We're gonna just U-turn out. I really want a sunny day here, but I think it might be a little early for that. So let's U-turn. And if they bulk up... Ooh, they did a lot. We should have went into our, guy. It's okay, though. Not really, but we're here. So let me say something. Was that supposed to do that much damage? Was that supposed to do that much damage? Let me look. Okie dokie. Poison jab. I mean, it's about what it was supposed to do, right? So I think we go into this. Or do we go into... We go into this. So they're lefties. I'd imagine... Oh, wait, I just thought about something. I might have messed this up. Hold up. Yeah, you're not -1 speed. Oops. Kind of forgot about that. Kind of sort of forgot about that. I kind of forgot. Drain punch. I think we just yawn and flip turn. They probably just go into Keldeo, though. It's kind of all they've been doing. It's just going to... I mean, it makes sense, though. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So Keldeo is boots. That's nice to know. Let's see. They're gonna go back out. They're gonna go out into Grimmsnarl. Okay. I say we go into. I mean, you probably got T-Wave, right? I say let's go into Turbo. Okay. And now let's Shelter. Okay, they got Parting Shot. That's cool. I mean, who do we see come out? Keldeo, maybe? Yeah. So how much do we take from Keldeo? Secret Sword is doing... Actually, it's not doing as much as I... It's not doing a crazy amount. Let me see. And Body Press does 2-shot? Okay. So maybe they're like a bulkier Keldeo. And I think we just go for Body Press again. Like, it's either you stay in... Okay. So we take out Keldeo. So Landorus. We're at 190 HP. Is Landorus strong enough to kill us? Probably, right? Because 190 means we're at basically half. Actually, based on these calcs, they shouldn't be able to kill us, so we're going for Ice Beam. Yep, so that's a free land. Well, actually, no, it's not a free landers because they parting shot at us before. But we are going to get chip on this. So now all that's left after this is going to be Okie dokie. Well, here's the thing. This is what makes this good for us. We've chipped Landorus enough to where Hoopa can kill it. Are you good for anything in particular? I mean, I don't think so. So I think we just Ice Beam. So Landorus takes out Goodra, who would have taken it out had we not had to deal with the whatchamacallit. But now we go into this, and let me see, Spy Ops. Landorus. We're at 141 HP. So we're at 44%. So we're out of range of EQ, but we're in range of Stone Edge if they have it. I mean, if they have Stone Edge, bro, they have Stone Edge. I don't know what to say about that one. Like, if they have it, they have it. And if they have it, hopefully they miss. Because we don't really have a... Okay. Okie dokie comes out. And we're just going to click Memento here. Yeah, we're just going to Memento here. Like, they should be faster than us. Oh, who's this? Grimmsnarl. This kind of backfires in its own way, but we'll see. The issue with Parting Shot, it's not going to... Okay. I wish I had Taunt on this instead, but we're going to click Growth. They could taunt us, which would be fine. I mean, not fine, but that's an option. They have Parting Shot. We know they have Parting Shot. Yeah. We just know they have Parting Shot. Now, if I can get rid of this. Okay. So I'm actually going to Growth multiple times, because why not? We're going to just Growth again. They can Parting Shot on us. Maybe they Spirit Break instead. Do they? Yeah. How much damage do we take? Not enough. We're going to just fire off a Moonblast. We're at +3. Whoever comes in is going to take a significant amount of damage. It's probably going to just be the Landorus, though. Because we're +3. So, yeah. Okie dokie. I'm actually surprised by that play. You're going to take a significant amount of damage from this, I'm just saying. Now they have to Terra. How many turns of Sun do we have left? 3. Because they have to Terra, bro. So we're going to just hit them with Moonblast. Grimmsnarl is going to be annoying to break if we lose Whimsicott. Okay. Drain Punch. I think they're still in range. Probably out of range now, actually. Dang it! It's ever so slightly out of range. We just Moonblast again, though. Yeah, looks like we're gonna lose this one. We probably had to go Blastoise there. Either go Blastoise or we had to Growth again. Just keep growthing, but we didn't do that. Now we just go into this and click Dark Pulse. Okay, they were gonna let me have it. Cool. This is rough. This is very rough. We will never be able to chip this thing enough for blah. I don't know, man. We gotta just keep trying. It's not over till it's over. Spirit Break, we should be able to take this pretty well and get some chip on them. Now the bright side is, no matter how much we chip them, they can never, So we're gonna flip turn just to keep getting chip on them. The only things they can do is go into Lando or go into Azelf here. You go into Lando, we just go back into Hoopa, and then we're just gonna, Azelf, okay. This works. We have to go into you. The issue is Grimmsnarl 4 times resists our moves, bro. But I mean, we have to just go for Dark Pulse, because at the end of the day, the chip on Grimmsnarl stays. Okay, so we take out Azelf. I'm pretty sure he's Scarf Landorus. If he goes for EQ, then good read. Okay. More and more chip. If that is a Scarf Lando, though, we definitely just lose. Crap. It's not really much we can do here. Except flip. Bro, I don't know what we do. I mean, I guess we have to go for a yawn. So they do stay in. Okay. As long as we keep Blastoids alive, we're fine. Okay. Does Hoopa die to EQ? Let's just go ahead and get it all. You know, let's fudge. Earthquake can kill, actually. Well, we just have to hope for the best from our Hoopa. We just have to hope for the best from our Hoopa. Or that for some reason Mr. G did not ED train his mon completely. So, we just... Wait. So Future Sight is 2 turns. If we click it this turn... Nah, I think we have to... I mean, I think the math lines up to where Future Sight can win, but I just wasn't sure. And I feel like he has to lock EQ here because... Yeah, he has to lock EQ here. I feel like he has to lock EQ. Oh, he's not even starved. Alright, GG's. Whoa, he wasn't even scarfed. He bluffed me. I don't like you for that. I do not like you. I dislike you very much, Mr. G. I don't like you. GG's. Thank you for tuning in. Give it done. Sorry, please if you, oh my goodness, can't get my words out. Thank you for tuning in. Give it done. Sorry, please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, everybody. Peace out.